So I'm just heading to a Christmas party shortly, but I wanted to fill you guys in. Before the end of the year, I started acting for camera class with a woman named Nola Augustson. She's an amazing actor. You might have seen her in Rain. She plays Lady Lennox. Yeah, she's in a lot of great stuff in Toronto, but her classes are held at Milestone Casting, which I've been to a couple times. So it was nice to be in an audition room and not actually be doing an audition. I found Nola was very useful. It was a 6-week class every Monday night for 4 hours. There was only about 6 or 7 students in the class, so you got a lot of camera time. So each week she would email you 1 or 2 scenes, and you had to prepare it as if it was an audition. So she would basically pick scenes that were suited to you and your age group, and basically roles that she could see you playing. So each Monday we would come in and film the scenes. Nice!
See that truck?
Yeah. Oh my God, you're good.
Thanks.
So this is the thing that's hard to do, because you know that an important part of the conversation is about to arrive, right? Like we know that because we know the script. But what we have to do is, you just came to a lovely moment together. I'm like, that was fun.
Yeah.
You're fucking great. Oh my God. There's no reason for you to go anywhere other than that.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a personal question?
I don't know. Can you?
When we get to Terre Haute, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I guess.
Do you have a place, or, you know?
Am I a homeowner? Is that your personal question?
You know.
She got what? Am I a homeowner? Woo, personal.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Is that what we're doing? Is that, you know, cut them off. You could have left it there. You want to talk about, on some level, you must want to talk about it, or you wouldn't say, what are you, seriously? You asked me a personal question, and then you asked me if I'm a homeowner?
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez. Touchy-feely. Right?
But you have a family.
No, not really.
Dad?
No.
Mom?
She killed herself.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You have siblings?
I have a twin sister, Arthur. She's in the loony bin. I put her there for the 4th time just before I met you. So no, I don't really have family.
So see how simplicity reads so much better.
Yeah.
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 So, give over. Yeah.
Every actor has a different way of learning lines, but I found it very useful. Usually when I get sides or a script, I just look at my lines, I try to memorize them, figure out how I'm going to do it, what's going on in the scene. But it's really important to pay attention to what the other character is saying and think about, how would I respond? What would I say back to that? And then use that towards the line that's on the page. I thought that was very useful. It's definitely helped me while trying to learn lines and figure out what's going on in the scene. And also before an audition, like, be thinking what's happening 10 seconds before you start the scene and what's happening 10 seconds after. So you're not just like, okay, start, do the line, stop. Like, they might not say cut, so once the scene's over, you know, you have to think, well, what's happening next? Another interesting thing I took from her class was that, you know, some actors have a tell, which shows you're not really in character or you're not being truthful. So 2 things she pointed out for me. Sometimes when I'm saying a line, I shrug my shoulders, like I'm literally trying to shrug the character off of me. Just life being picky and alone. Yeah, but I'm married and Jane is in a long-term relationship with the future. We have careers, IRA accounts, and apartments.
Your reflex response to almost anything is a laugh first.
Yeah.
A laugh first, a shrug, and then a something something. And that's not the truth, right? So sometimes, in fact, most times, you don't get to go there. That's not useful to you. You actually have to get in there and get dirty.
Another thing I do is I hold tension in my mouth.
You have to remember that the camera watches us breathe. It watches us breathe, and it's happy to do it.
Yeah.
If it's full up, right? So don't force, don't force speed it. Just let it, like, see what happens. Do what you need to do. Play, like, when you live through it with each other, it will find its own pace. That's reasonable.
I will definitely be signing up for her class again in the new year. She was super helpful, and she also does like self-tapes or one-on-one coaching. So I want to try to do more classes in the new year. They're not the cheapest, but definitely a good investment. So it's always important to keep training and keep learning and keep studying. So yeah, if anyone's looking for a class in Toronto, her name is Nola. I'll leave her details below on this video. Oh my god. See, look, I'm shrugging. I need to not. Yeah, so I'd be interested to hear, comment below if you guys have any interesting pointers or feedback or things that you've learned from acting classes that you thought, this is really important, and you'd like to share. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys later.